But one thing was clear. He couldn't let this continue to affect his life, his work, his very identity. As he pulled up to the familiar driveway of his parents' house, Blake steeled himself, resolving to keep Emily at arm's length and find a way to deal with his issues on his own terms. The moment Blake stepped into his parents' off-white estate, he was enveloped by the comforting aroma of his mother's cooking. Yet, despite the warmth of the home, a sense of foreboding crept over him. His parents were waiting in the dining room, their faces etched with concern. "Blake, come join us," his father said, his voice a mixture of authority and gentleness. His mother nodded silently, worry evident in her eyes. Lunch was a tense affair, the silence at the table oppressive and charged with unspoken words. Blake barely tasted the food, his mind racing with thoughts of the board's message and the unwelcome interference in his life. After what felt like an eternity, his father broke the silence. "Blake, we need to discuss your health," he began, his tone carefully measured. "The board reached out to us after the incident at the gala. They're concerned, and frankly, so are we." Blake felt the anger rising within him once more, threatening to overflow. "It's none of their business," he snapped, his voice harsh and defensive, "and it's certainly not yours." "Blake, please," his mother interjected, her soft tone a stark contrast to his outburst. "We're just worried about you, honey." Before Blake could unleash another tirade, a wave of dizziness hit him with the force of a tidal wave. The room began to spin, his vision blurring at the edges. A familiar tightness gripped his chest, the unmistakable harbinger.